Hey there, Zombie here. Today is going to be our first lesson on double bass drumming. Hooray, right? Alright, now double bass, give me a little clarification here, is mostly used in like metal for the most part. It can be used in any genre of music, but for the most part it's used in metal. It's kind of a hard thing to do at first, but after you get down you just want to do it all the time, and it's a pretty cool thing. So let us begin. Now today we're going to be covering more technique than anything. So we're just going to work on technique, just work on getting it right. That way you don't have to go back and learn the correct technique and relearn everything like I did. So here we go. Now when you're doing double bass, I recommend playing heels up. Heels up means your heels are not touching the footboards, you're not playing like this, you're playing like this. Like that. So, don't put your heels up extreme like that. Just try to keep them flat, I guess is the best way to describe it. Try to keep them flat, but at the same time, keep them off the footboard. Now, we're not going to do anything too crazy as far as double bass, like passages and things like that, just long double bass things. We're just going to start with a little 2-hit double bass hit. So, start out with your basic beat. And then right before a snare hit, we're going to do 2 bass hits. So it's going to kind of sound like that in the song. So, well, not the song, just the beat rather. So kind of going to sound like this. Now me, I can kind of go between my 2 feet. I can switch doing the lead double bass hit, the lead hits with the left or the right foot, which is something I would also recommend. Once you kind of get these little things down, try doing them with alternating between your right and your left foot. So even to practice double bass, you can just do this. It's easy as that. Just practice that, make it sound like a triplet pretty much. Just good way to practice double bass. But also practice with your left foot as well, or your non-dominant foot rather. So by practicing with your non-dominant foot as well as your dominant foot and kind of practicing leading with both, then you're kind of evening out your feet. You're getting them both ready for the longer double bass stuff and kind of the faster stuff. So if you do this, this is a really good prerequisite, I guess you could say, to double bass, and it's a good way to just practice, learn it, and kind of get the feel for what double bass playing does. So just put it in a basic beat. And then after you kind of get that down and you kind of start evening it out, you can start evening that out. You can start doing like some thrash metal beats, which is just a double bass hit combined with a hit on your snare but a hit on your hi-hat or a crash cymbal or something at the same time. And a lot of thrash metal bands will do this beat. You'll hear this a lot. So once you kind of get that those little 2-hit double bass hits down where you just throw them into a beat, you can start doing thrash metal beats and stuff like that. But like I said, this is something that requires a lot of practice, and I would recommend that you just do those little triplet practice beats. I would recommend you do those first because that's going to even your feet out, and it's going to get them ready for the longer double bass stuff and the faster stuff as well. So just do this. It's a really good intro to double bass, and I hope that helped you immensely, and I hope that it was easy to understand. If not, let me know. Say, hey, take this video off YouTube, it sucks, and I don't like you, or whatever you want to say. So yeah, hope that was helpful, and I hope that you can tear down buildings and cause massive destruction with your new knowledge of double bass. Thank you.